welcome to another episode of The Poor Groomsbridle is a...
Damn!
This is my favorite.
I love it.
What the hell?
I'm Tim, and with me, as always, are the best people on the planet, Anonymous Alex and Jenna. How are y'all this week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
I don't have anything interesting.
No.
No. I need like an on-ramp to podcasting, and sometimes I just don't have that on-ramp.
Okay. So it's like driving in Richmond.
Yeah, it's exactly like driving in Richmond.
Yeah.
Where the streets have no names.
Where the streets have no names.
Thought that was Boston.
There's no way to know.
Is that an actual place?
Boston?
Well, I have no idea. Oh, Boston is real, absolutely.
Boston exists.
It's not a myth.
I mean, were they singing about a place that exists and not just like this imaginative place?
I mean, any place that you go, inherently the streets have no names until you name the streets. So, like, yes, like all of Earth actually could be.
In Atlanta, all the streets have one name.
It's true, yeah. Peachtree.
Recap? Oh.
But now that you mention it,
this whole episode is just going to be a practice run for the next late starters. We're just going to work out all our bits now.
Yeah, I feel like if we use this time in this podcast to really put together late starters. Okay, legit, this has been the longest I've gone in probably a year without doing a podcast, and I no longer have any idea how to do it.
it's been all of 2 days.
It's been like 6.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
I was wondering why I've seen them this whole time.
Yeah,
So just keep
she
holding
doesn't
them
know where to
here.
put them. Yeah.
I don't.
They're sterile.
No.
You ready to do
Surgery.
surgical precision of recapery?
All right, I'll do that. God, this was not the one to say it was surgical, though.
What do you recap at first?
I'm recapping Heartland. Have you seen it? Have you seen the last 2 episodes of season 1? That would be episodes 12 and 13, I believe. Or 13, 14? One of those 2.
But I imagine some of our listeners haven't, so you might want to tell them what happens.
Listeners, first of all, get on this show. It's great. Don't be sleeping on Heartland. It's amazing. Season 17 just came out. Season 18 in the works. Get it together, people. Let's talk about these last 2 episodes. They are fan-fucking-tastic. Let's go. Ty is coaching Amy on jumping. Of course. This makes sense. No, really, this will come back around. Just you wait. Totally makes sense. Anyway, she and Spartan are doing great, and they're jumping the best. In fact, they're so good that Ashley, who is over at Heartland because her mom's trying to buy some land from G-Papa, suggests / mocks that they compete. And Amy's like, I haven't thought about it. All right. And then later, this leads to Lou getting pissy that they aren't focusing enough on keeping the farm afloat. But that's actually just misplaced guilt from the she will, she won't, she pull of him. Is she going to New York City? Is she going to accept the job offer? What's she going to do? Anyway, she puts that guilt squarely on Amy and Ty and gets mad. But that's later on. Before anyone focuses on going to New York, there are more pressing matters. Mainly, there's a vet school reunion that Lou promised to attend with Scott and a school dance. Ashley is holding a party after this school dance, and she invites both Ty and Amy because apparently it's just a free-for-all dance where like anyone can go. Like that was a thing that I could not do when I was growing up, but what do I know? Anyways, glow-up montage. They all leave the farm, and there's a mysterious man who enters stage left while Grandpa is sleeping. Well, listen, I know I said glow-up montage. That was a shorthand for they all went to the dance. They put on pretty dresses. Amy called one skanky and then asked to borrow it. That was weird, but here we are. Anyways, strange man, he comes in. He's one of the men from the Shifty Mustang Roundup, and he's here to burn down the barn. But Grandpappy hears the noises of horses in distress and runs outside. He catches a glimpse of this man before running into the barn to save all the horses. He saves all of them, but then gets struck in the head badly enough that he has to go to the hospital. He doesn't remember any of the incident after that, and he's mad that they're asking him questions, which actually isn't his fault. It's a symptom of a concussion, which he has. So, no problema. They will collect insurance, but of course, always a problema when you go to collect insurance. Apparently, insurance said to Marion before she died, hey, you need to fix some wires in the barn. They're not up to code. The insurance company said, we won't cover you, but they did indeed let them keep paying for 2 years after saying this, because insurance companies, even in fiction, are fucked up, okay? So they kept paying this shit, even though they weren't actually insured. So anyways, they have this whole conversation in a cafe, a cafe with many people. The insurance person was like, we have to have this conversation in public just so Val can overhear it, I guess. And then Val tells Grandpa, and that way before Lou even has a chance to tell him, and Grandpa's all like, what terrible news. But he's seeing ghosts, so he doesn't even care because he's too busy seeing ghosts of his past and maybe his present and not yet the future, but we don't know for sure that the future is off the table. So the ghost does remind him that he did make a promise to his grandpa to keep the farm running it no matter what and to take care of it. So he decides no matter what, the farm's going to be fine, refuses to sell to Val still, and then is like, we'll find a way to rebuild the farm. Sometimes, though, the way finds you. And the way that it happened was the rest of the neighbors who were all in the cafe, they come over and they just rebuild the barn. And the whole reason why, they're like, we want to be neighborly. Also, we fucking hate Val. Like, literally, that's the reason. They're like, we're best friends. Also, we fucking hate Val. So they rebuild the barn. It's all great. Relationships renewed. Lou is getting close to Scott. Amy and Ty are getting close. Mallory's name is cleared because she was suspected as the one who burned down the barn because she turned a heater off but didn't unplug it. And then Grandpa sees the weasel who actually burned down the barn and he remembers the whole night and the police take him down. All is well. And that's one episode. That's one episode. It's a roller coaster, guys. So it's the last episode of the season, so you know Amy has got to bring the heat, and she does in the form of qualifying for the fall finale when she comes in second at a big horse show, TM, TM, TM. Ashley came in third, and the voiceover starts, so we never know who comes in first. And this is when Alex witnesses the most jarring thing of this season, because Alex forgets every fucking time that they're in Canada, and the first and second place ribbon colors are swapped in the US and Canada. So I was like, how the fuck she get that ribbon? No. And then I was like, right, Canada is blue. Got it. Okay. That all cleared up once I got over my own shit and tuned back into what was happening. Ty is still coaching Amy, and he's going to help her win with, like, angles. Just remember this for later. It's apparently important. But also, Ty Warden is coming to town for his final meeting and potentially freeing him, which is stressful at times. Stop laughing. This is a serious
I fucking will not.
So anyways, he comes to town because he's going to free Ty or something. And then, oh my God, where was I? That's right. It's very stressful. And Ty's getting emails from mysterious people. Remember how Ashley came in third? Yeah. She and Apollo are having communication issues and she doesn't know why. And Arrow, who is Ashley's coach now because he broke his arm falling off Red, tells her to talk to Amy because she's like freaky good at this stuff. And Ty's like, as your coach, no, I don't know if it's Arrow or what, but I just went with that. It's fine. No one cares. It's the guy. I called him Red at first because I only remembered his horse's name and corrected it to Arrow because I couldn't remember his name. Doesn't matter. No one cares. Anyways, Amy goes over to Briar Ridge to help her and watches her. And Amy's like, you guys are perfect. Nothing wrong. And then Val appears and Ashley proceeds to like ride like shit, dig her knees in, collapse, generally do everything wrong. And Amy's like, well, Val, the problem is you. You appear and no one likes it. So you should fucking leave. And then Ashley's like, thanks, Amy. I would never have the balls to tell my mom that, but I'm still going to fucking kick your ass at that competition. And Amy's like, whatever. Anyways, Ty Warden frees him to the world, and that's pretty cool. Amy says as much when they meet up in the barn, and Ty seems like he wants to say something more, but instead they just end up making out, which their grandpa interrupts by accident. But after Amy departs, he's like, hey, Ty, you can still stay here and work here and live in the loft. And Ty's like, thanks, but my dad's asking for help. That's the mysterious email guy. And he's like, I kind of want to go. And Grandpa's like, hey, man, your dad fucking sucks. That's all. Moving right along, competition time. I realize now that I think I'm telling this out of order, but it's too late, so we have to roll with it. That's literally in my notes. It's a pretty big competition, and Amy is second last to go, and she gets to do the jump off because she does so good. And it's an official show, so they have to officially wait to do the jump off, which is the shittiest thing to do when you're in those competitions because you get cooled down and you forget your fucking jump off course. It's a whole thing. But whatever. Ty's like, hey, here's how you're going to win it. You're going to jump it at an angle and you're going to cut it like this. And you're going to go close. And this is like never been done before, blah, blah, blah. Actually, it has. It's called slicing the jump and taking the inside track. This is used so often that it actually has an official name in the show jumping world. And there are terms for what to do. But let's say this is the first time this has ever happened. Amy goes in, she does these things and she kills it. And then it's Ashley's turn. And it looks like Ashley's going to win, though. Like, she's the last one in the jump off. She's the only real competition for Amy. But then Val breaks her promise and appears. So Ashley fucking throws it. She just goes in too deep to the jump, knocks a rail, goes off course, and fucking leaves. And she's like, fuck you, Mom. And then she's leaving the ring. Red's dad is like, hey, you threw that. And she's like, yeah, but it was worth it to see the look on my mom's face. And then she leaves. There's a party for Amy afterwards. Everything's perfect. Daddy Tim shows up. He's so proud of her. It's all great. But it is the last episode of the season, so there is indeed a hook. What is it? That's right. Ty leaves and he doesn't tell Amy. He only leaves a note with the hat that he got from Jack on the cattle roundup. And that's the end of season 1 of Heartland.
Yeah, I super can't wait to watch more.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
The tension. The drama.
Ty Borden's Ty Warden. It might be my favorite thing ever,
Oh, my God.
though. You talked about slicing the jump.
Yeah.
Every piece of media ever that is about like a hobby or an interest does this, where they have to like make something sound like it's a brand new thing that's never been talked about before. And the go-to example is always Days of Thunder.
Oh, I thought it was the Kessel Run.
Why would it have been the Kessel Run?
Because they did it in fewer parsecs than...
Oh, no. That took a lot of, like, explanation for me to finally understand how that could work out.
It didn't. I literally said 3 words.
Yeah, and I got it right away, which is really weird, Tim.
I mean, like, how they said he did it in fewer parsecs. There was a long time when Tim just didn't understand that once he found out what a parsec was.
No one understood what it meant at first. That's the beauty of Star Wars. You just go, and it happens to you.
Days of Thunder, it was drafting.
It's true. Yeah.
Where it was like this, like, this brand new thing that nobody had ever heard of.
Except people who were doing it were like,
but ever. Yeah. But yeah, I figure that's everything.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I know it's expected.
They can totally 100% get away with it. With me, though, with Tim, the Heartland viewer, I'm going to be like, that's fucking brilliant. They should come up with a term for that. That's such a good idea. I bet you people will really take this into horse jumping.
As a golfer, what would you have called that?
Slicing the...
Yeah.
Slicing the hole.
Slicing the left, right, dog leg.
Yeah.
But you would come up with slicing because that is just what jumping on or like doing anything at a specific angle is like a slice. It's the same as every other sport. The term it's not even original. It's so common that it has a term.
So you said that you forgot that these were Canadian shows?
I forgot that they're in Canada.
It 100% punched me in the face when they asked Granddad to read the eye chart. And he's like, V, C, X, Z. And I was like, wait, what? What did he say?
But that's what I say.
Yeah.
That didn't get me at all. It was the ribbons.
Did you see my Marco Polo today about Zed?
No.
Zed's dead, baby.
I sent a Marco Polo today that said that Canada and America should just put aside their differences and compromise on Zed.
Oh.
So that's what I'm going to push for, is that it's now Zed in both countries.
I can't begin to tell you why, but I hate that so much.
Zed?
Zed.
No, what's a Zed?
No, I'm trying to think of like saying it conversationally.
Oh, I thought you meant it meant something and I didn't know it.
No.
Okay.
No, because it already trips me up like when people say Zed, because it feels like
a word to me. It doesn't feel like a letter.
Yeah, it feels like a word, and it feels like that should be harder to say transitionally than just Z. It's not. It just seems like it should be.
Yeah, because we're
American. That's
programmed from birth.
Yeah.
Zed. Everybody get on board with Zed.
Yeah, there is no Jenna, only Zed.
No, I gotta know what Ty was thinking. Like, that's literally the dumbest move imaginable. Like, all you had to say was, Amy, I gotta go check on my dad. And Amy would have been like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get that.
Especially because she was like, she's reconnecting with her dad actively. And in these past 2 episodes, that was like a thing that was ongoing and building, even if it wasn't in the forefront of the story. So if he was like, I have to go see my estranged dad, she'd be like, listen, I'm just getting to know my estranged dad. Yeah, you gotta.
Right. And it's a thing that, like, he's been pushing her to do.
Yeah.
And also, he's the one that's been harping on potentially starting a relationship. And when she finally is like, yeah, let's go, he's like, get the fuck out.
He could have probably been like, hey, Amy, can I get your estranged dad to drive me to my estranged dad?
He absolutely could have done that.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. How did he leave?
His motorcycle, right? Because he still has that.
Forgot about his motorcycle.
He borrowed Jack's truck.
Oh, that would be
That's not borrowing. That's stealing.
Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, because his truck went to the Crazy X, right? I say in quotes, Crazy X.
Did it?
I don't remember.
I feel like she either broke it down or it went with her.
No, I thought he just like drove out there to put the other part on her car.
I don't know.
There's no way to know.
Yeah. There's no way.
There's no way.
Felt super bad for Scott.
Yeah.
Because he's all trying to be like, yeah, okay, whatever. I'm not completely in love with you, Lou.
Oh, you didn't think that he got his fucking... I thought, okay, maybe this is just the Canadian in me watching the Canadian show. When he got into the car and she was like trying to be all like, oh, come on, I'm in New York. And he's like, have a nice day. Let's meet up for coffee before you go. Thanks, bye. And then just drove away. I was like, that motherfucker just dumped her.
Devastating.
Hardcore. She should be devastated. You're right.
Did you... Okay, so we have to go back and watch it in super slow-mo. But I swear that Scott, when he waved, was wearing a wedding ring that
totally
he forgot to
looked
take
like
off. It did look like it. And I was like, that's a wrinkle I didn't see coming. Scott's been married this whole time.
Not the actor, Scott himself.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that the actor goes away when the camera starts rolling.
I really want to know, like, Amy's going to be pissed.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
But like I have to side with Amy this time, unlike Book Amy, who would have been unreasonably pissed for something else.
Mm-hmm. It would have been like, Ty explained to her what was going on and how he felt the need to go and help his dad. And then she was pissed because he wasn't there with her.
Yeah, while she was getting to know her dad.
Yeah.
Isn't that exactly what happened in the books?
Yeah, I think it really is. Yeah. After the whole trailer incident.
Yeah. Show Amy has become much more reasonable than Book Amy.
Show Ty, however, bonkers.
Really?
Bonkers. Yeah, compared to Book Ty was much more level-headed than Show Ty. Book Ty would have never just left his hat.
That's true.
Also, why did he leave the hat?
Because you can't wear... I thought about this, Tim. You can't wear a cowboy hat on a motorcycle, blow off.
It's true.
They have the little string, the little chin string.
But then where's your helmet going to go?
What in the
On top
fuck
of the
are
hat.
you... What are you talking about?
Cowboys have the chin strap on their cowboy hats.
No, my friend.
They
Not
do.
often. I mean,
No.
I know the paintings from the Wild West that you're talking
Yes.
about. But, like, yeah, a lot of them, they should, like, pressure fit. But, like, even if he put a string on the hat, which it didn't have, but even if he did put a string on the hat, then where's the helmet go?
On top of the hat.
How's that going to protect your head?
I'm not a physicist.
Yep. What if you put the hat on the motorcycle? Now it's cowboy motorcycle.
So, yeah.
I like cowboy motorcycle.
I honestly thought put hat in backpack.
Ooh, then you're going to crumple it.
You're going to crumple the hat.
Yeah.
It's not going to retain
But
its
then
shape.
then it looks like you've been a cowboy and done cowboy shit because you got
Nope.
a little bit of a
Or it looks like you fucked up your hat.
both.
Buy a hat
It's like-
box strapped to motorcycle.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the baseball player who's not dirty.
That hat was plenty dirty.
I don't want to be the cowboy who doesn't have a wrinkly, dirty hat. I want my hats to have hoof prints.
Okay.
Not from direct contact with my head. Like maybe they got stepped on after it fell off. Like that would be cool.
You know, I was going to ask what the order of operations was there.
The PEMDAS, if you will.
This is a family show, Tim.
It's not like I said action economy or anything.
Keep the shirt
Casey
on.
listens to this sometimes.
That's a joke just for her. It's good. It's good to put out jokes for one person at a time, I think.
Yeah, like, listen, some people have the hubris to think that they're making a funny show for many people. I think we should focus on one single person.
One at a time.
One at a time.
Yep.
Listen,
Yep.
I'm not ready to handle a mass of people, but I think one isolated person I could take down.
Every episode, we pick one person that we're making each episode for.
There we go.
I love that. The next one's for Paulo Costanzo.
Nice. Yep. Done.
I hate that I have to wait for season 2.
You don't have to? You should.
I should.
You don't have to. We can't stop you. You're a grown-ass man. You can watch Heartland if you
I
want.
can stop you.
Oh, well, you're fucked now.
Yeah, Jenna could stop me. Just look at me and be like, no. And I'll be like, damn it.
I mean, the grid's coming down. There's no guarantee any of us will be able to watch this ever again.
Oh my God. Oh God. I was just glad I wasn't able to receive text messages, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I just fucking hate people contacting me.
So we're recording this on the day that the cell phones quit working
The earth
for a little
stood
while.
still.
Yeah. I don't even know if people listen to this were affected by it, but it shut down a bunch of people. And I didn't hate it. Like, I had drives between everywhere I had to go, and only when I got places did I have to worry about it when I hooked into the Wi-Fi again. Could people speak to me? Other than that, I was clear.
It was like being in the 90s again.
And I had the voice, what do you say, the text to speak turned on my phone, and I was listening to a book that we are currently beta reading that I won't tell anything about. But I was very much enjoying my left alone time with my book in between each stop.
That does sound delightful.
Yeah, It's nice. You know what else is delightful?
Candy.
Sometimes horse news.
Oh.
Sometimes it's not
Ooh.
delightful. I don't know which way it's going to go.
I think this one's delightful, but it's also like, I feel like a fear that a lot of people have. So depending on your particular brands of fears, this could be not delightful.
Beers?
Yeah, I was like, this is a weird entrance. This is...
Did you say beer?
Fears with an F.
Oh, okay.
Like
And is that...
foxtrot. No Zed.
There's Z at the end.
I'm afraid of Zeds.
Zed did, baby. Okay, this news is about a horse named Lucky,
Is he a star?
who did not live up to their name when a sinkhole
Oh, no.
opened up.
Oh, no.
Oh God. Oh no, you are you're tapping in right now. Let's
Yeah.
do it.
How is this delightful? Okay.
Well, it's gonna, listen,
Just hang in there.
just hang in
Like
there.
that kitten in the poster.
Yeah. Hang in there, kitten. Anyways, this horse named Lucky, a sinkhole opened up under Lucky and swallowed her and her rider as they were going across their California backyard. But they got 60 firefighters and rescuers, and it took 3 hours, but they did pull Lucky out of this sinkhole with only a minor injury, and she is okay. But the pictures look astonishingly like Artax in the swamp.
Oh, no.
Let me just throw this in the chat right now.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
no.
It's almost a 1-for-1 kind of comparison, really.
Not prepared for this.
Yeah. And she just kept sinking. There's like one where it's just her
no.
head above.
Oh, my God.
Oh, absolutely not.
When you said sinkhole...
I was expecting like a Florida sinkhole
Yes, me
where
too.
like the earth eats the whole house.
Yeah, like you have to measure it in washing machines.
Yeah. It's
3
required.
washing machines?
Yeah. But this is the size of an Artex. Like,
Yeah.
man, you aren't kidding about the 1-for-1.
It looks almost exactly. And like literally there's one where it's just her head like at the top of the sinkhole.
Oh my God.
It looks exactly like that. But then she gets out.
Okay, it looks less like a sinkhole and more like quicksand.
Yeah, like a bog.
For description. Like, it's very Artex.
It's very quicksand, yeah.
Yeah.
She came out with only a gash on her leg. She walked away. She's totally good.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's better than I would have done.
I would have died down there.
Yeah, I know. That would have been the end of me.
Oh my goodness, that poor baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Horses do a great job of looking, like, very nonplussed in situations. They don't have very expressive faces.
They have like literally like 40 more expressions than people do.
I mean, that horse just looks like, whatever.
Chill.
Fucking sinkhole.
Well, I mean, what is she going to do?
She's like, she's about to look at you and be like, Mondays, am I right? Like, that's the look on her face.
Lasagna. You kidding me with this shit?
This horse is voiced by Bill Murray. Yeah, that horse just said, beans.
They did say obby. That is the
Yeah.
exact expression that horse has. It's just like, sinkhole.
Again?
Beans.
Yeah, the horses think they get you going and coming, don't they? And somebody else is like, I don't think that'll... Yes.
He just looks
Yes,
up,
they
and
do.
taxes, am I right?
This horse is working on its Type 5 on sinkholes right now. Needed some new material. Well, I'm glad that Lucky's okay.
Yeah.
Right, here's the second picture. I haven't seen that one yet. Oh my God. Same expression, though.
Yeah. The exact same expression.
Same expression. That is like, really? With this garbage right now? I don't have time for this. I've got a meeting in 5 minutes. I have to change suits now. Like, it looks like a horse that just spilled coffee on itself.
Yeah. She would be disappointed by that. Just the first one of her in the sinkhole is killing me.
Yeah.
This horse did succumb to its depression.
Damn it, that's a sinkhole joke. I was sitting there and I was like, wow, that's awfully... No, the horse is... And then I got it. Then I got there.
It's also, I believe, what happened in the movie. I've never seen Neverending Story, so I'm just going off of what
Yes,
pop
it
culture
is
said.
exactly what happened to our text.
How have you never seen The Never-Ending Story?
Don't have time to watch a story that doesn't end, Tim.
It seems like it should have fallen in the horse girl.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's like I mean, and maybe I'm wrong, but I like it. It just seems like it would have been part of the horse girl
Oeuvre.
canon. Oeuvre, that's a better word for it. We should watch that one.
Yeah.
We should.
Yeah, one of these episodes when we decide to do movies.
One of these days.
One of these days. Okay, Jenna.
Okay,
Now that Lucky has been pulled out of the sinkhole,
thank goodness.
Hey, Tim, thanks for keeping us on track.
Yeah, thank you.
do you remember the first time you said that? Do you remember the look? Like, I thought Jenna was going to jump through the Zoom call.
It was just so weird, you know? And now it just works.
Well, now that we're on track.
All right, are you ready?
Yes.
We'll find out.
I hope that at least one of these is something that someone will know.
Oh, God, I'm not going to know any of these.
I know. We're doomed now.
We're doomed. We're fucked.
It's going to be like Citizen Kane or something.
Hang on,
Everybody's going to be like, how do you not know this?
I got a cat in my trash can.
Oh, no.
That's what Woody said the first time.
There's a cat in my trash can. All right. Piece of media number 1 is a 1999 American sports comedy drama film directed by Jay Roach about an amateur ice hockey team from the fictional small town that I'm not going to name.
Mighty Ducks?
No.
Mystery Alaska.
Yes, Tim. Nicely done.
Nailed it. Right out the gate, Tim.
Right out the gate.
Just trying to figure out the through line, and I'm not getting there. Okay.
No one knows. There's no way to know.
There's no way to know. Wait, I know. Are you ready for number 2?
Yes.
No, but I'm going to try.
You got this.
I don't.
You might. All right. Number 2 is a 2007 American Western historical drama television film adapted from the 1970 book of the same name.
Blood Meridian.
No, it's not Blood Meridian.
Westworld. That's not at all the time frame.
Well, she didn't say no. She didn't say no.
I think it was an implied no.
It was 2007.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like recent. I'm just kind of, spitballing.
Yeah.
Just kind of noodling around in the space.
All the Pretty Horses.
No.
Oh.
I know we have done that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
we have done that one. I remember the climb uphill battle to get there with that one.
Yep.
We've done the Man at Snowy River. That's not the one I was thinking of. Is it? It's the Robert Redford one.
Yeah, but I don't think that was made for TV.
No, probably not with Robert Redford. And I think we've done that one.
There's no way to know.
There's no way to know.
Okay, what's another clue, Jenna?
The book on which the film is based is a history of Native Americans in the American West in the 1860s and 1870s, focusing upon the transition from traditional ways of living to living on reservations and their treatment during that period.
I have no idea.
Tim looks like he wants to make a guess.
Yeah, I don't want to make a guess, though.
Oh,
Trail of Tears?
no.
Oh.
Dances with Wolves. Not
No.
made for TV. And I'm really not sure what it's about. I've only seen the first half of that movie.
If you've seen the first half of Dances with Wolves, you've seen a whole movie.
Yeah,
It's true.
It's so long.
Yeah.
Very long. Long as fuck.
It's got to be Grandpa Jack is the through line.
Why has it got to be that?
Because 1999 Mystery Alaska, nobody else was in that.
How do you know?
The only other person it could have been was Daddy Tim.
You don't know.
I don't know. You're right. But also, Grandpa Jack sounds like he would have been in whatever this was in 2007.
Yeah, he's got the mustache for a made-for-TV Western.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Me either.
Is there another clue that's going to help us get there?
I can tell you who wrote the book.
Okay, who wrote the book?
Here, I'll give you this one. The title of the film and the book is taken from a line in the Stephen Vincent Benet poem, American Names. The plot, which is based on events covered by several chapters of D. Brown's book, other sources, and on real events, revolves around four main characters. Charles Eastman, a young Sioux doctor educated at Dartmouth and Boston University, who is held up as proof of the success of assimilation. Sitting Bull, a Sioux chief who refuses to submit to the U.S. government policies designed to strip his people of their identity. U.S. Senator... What?
Custer's Last Stand?
No.
Oh.
U.S. Senator Henry L. Dawes, an architect of government policy for allotment of Indian lands to individual households to force adoption of subsistence farming, and Red Cloud, whose decision to make peace with the American government and go to a reservation disturbed Sitting Bull.
Yeah, I have no idea on this one.
Man.
Yeah, not a clue.
Do you guys want to go to Google now?
Yes.
Sure.
My another clue for this was going to be that it is also starring Anna Paquin.
What? What if it was Fly Away Home?
What if it was?
What if it was?
What if it was? All right, let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
And go.
Bury My Heart at Wounded Knee?
Yep.
Yeah, no, didn't know that one.
I'm getting the weirdest search results.
Really? Tell me about them.
What popped up first was Park Chicago number 482106, a public parking space in Cook County, Illinois. And I don't know why.
What did you search?
1999 Western, Anna Paquin.
It's 2007.
Oh, well, way
I
off.
searched D. Brown 1970 novel, and literally all of my...
It was a 2007 Western.
I thought it was 1999 for some reason.
No, that was Mystery Alaska.
Yeah.
Well, that would be it. It doesn't matter because none of what I typed in should have brought up Park Chicago 482106.
No, it shouldn't have. You're right.
It was a failure across the board on all fronts.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, the 20 results are all the title of this book that I got.
Nice.
Must be fucking nice.
It was.
Even though they were wrong. The search results were wronger. Wronger.
Are you guys ready for number 3?
Clearly not, but I am here.
All right. Piece of media number 3 is a Western horror television series developed by Emily Andros. The Canadian-American program is based on the comic book series by Bo Smith.
What?
Yeah, read that one more time for me.
It's a Western horror television series.
What year?
Didn't say.
Oh, okay.
Directed by Bo Burnham for a Canadian-American comic book writer, comedian.
Yeah, Bo Burnham Smith.
See, I knew that it was close.
It's a horror show?
Mm-hmm.
Western horror.
Mm-hmm.
From a comic book.
Mm-hmm.
Briscoe County.
No.
That's one of my favorite TV shows.
It's not Briscoe County or The Adventures of Briscoe County Jr.
Purgatory.
Ooh, that's weird. Okay, anyway, no.
Why is that weird?
In this series, the main character returns to her hometown of Purgatory near the Canadian Rockies, where she battles revenants and the reincarnated outlaws that her ancestor killed.
I mean, it sounds kind of cool. Revival?
No.
Cowboys, zombies, and other drugs.
No, but I love that. Honestly, that is kind of what happens in the show is cowboys, zombies, and other drugs.
They should let me be in charge of marketing.
Okay, so this is a newer show, I'm guessing?
I'll tell you that it premiered in it premiered April 1st, 2016.
This is so far out of my wheelhouse of anything I would know, I feel like.
October Faction?
No.
I'm just trying to figure out
October
comics.
Faction was like 2 years ago.
Wait, there was a TV show of October Faction?
Yeah. But that was on Netflix. I think it was Netflix.
Did I know that? I don't think I knew that.
I think it's Netflix. I may be wrong about which service it's on, but yeah.
30 Days of Night.
Nope.
27 minutes later.
Nope.
Is there another clue?
On her 27th birthday, however many, great-great-granddaughter of legendary lawman blank inherits the special power to return revenants, the reincarnated outlaws that White had killed, back to hell.
Winona Earp.
Thank you.
There we go.
I helped. I got the assist on that one.
Yeah, yep.
So that show is hot garbage, and I love it.
So super relatable. We went and saw Madam Web.
Oh.
Also hot garbage. Also, I did love it. I love it very much. So I know exactly how you feel.
Yeah.
Stuff doesn't have to be good for you to enjoy it.
Yeah. Plus it's Melanie Scrofano, and like I'll watch anything she's in.
Who is it?
Melanie Scrofano.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, you do.
That's probably accurate, but I don't know the name.
Ms. McMurray.
Oh, I do. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was Grandpa Jack that was the through line.
Grandpa Jack is the through line.
What's his name? Johnston?
Sean Johnston.
John Johnston.
Sean.
Sean?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to say, what an unfortunate name John Johnston is.
John Johnston.
John. I was
going to say the only way that it could be worse is if it was John Johnston.
I liked Mystery Alaska.
I haven't seen it since I was a child.
I don't even know what that is.
Okay.
It's a hockey movie.
Yeah, it's one of the really good hockey movies, I think. It's about pond hockey.
Nice.
Which I try actually to say wrong now, further wrong.
Pond hockey.
So there's like this local team in that city of Mystery, Alaska, and they play the Rangers outdoors.
Hell yeah.
And it's good.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. We should watch that one for Hockey Girls, which we haven't started yet, but
any day now.
Any day now.
Even though Tim just today shut down another podcast.
I did. Which I know is one that somebody else is super excited about, but I'm like, can I please finish moving into my home before we add another one?
No.
Yeah, that's the feeling I got.
So yeah, another full ass sweep for Tim.
Yeah.
Turns out when it's media.
Yeah. Yeah, when it's media, I have no hopes. I have no hopes for anything.
Media. You know what I have hopes for?
What?
Horses in the Barn.
Bum, bum, bum.
I have great news. Here, like the horses of the apocalypse of your dreams, is Moose Jaw McGraw, Big Thick Martingale, and Beta Ray Filly, which are our horses that we keep in our barn. But they're herd animals, so we've invited more horses over, like Halava SpaghettiOs from Nate, Iron Meriden from Philip D. Keating, who's Stevie Lake's boyfriend. But you didn't hear it from me. On Dale Donuts III from Anonymous Steve, who I've never doxed, and Dimebag from Matt Alman, who I have met one time. That's right. And Marital Combat from Metastrophe, who every time Metastrophe gets me into a metal mood, I just got to say that metal too. And Glue Factory from Bean, and Mystery from Mystery, and Ronnie from Scott.
Oh, wait. Did you think that was it? Did you think we had no more metal horses for you? My God, you fool. You absolute idiot moron. I'm here today to tell you about Pony Hawk from Olivia. That's right. We got a new fucking metal horse, you guys. Round of applause.
Hell. Yes.
Pony Hawk is such a great name.
Such a good fucking name.
The best fucking name. It's only one word away from my horse's name, so I think I'm just going to tack that on and start submitting my horse show entries as that.
Yeah, it's really honestly odd that your horse's name is not Pony Hawk.
It is now. Thanks, Olivia, for stealing that.
Olivia sent us awesome pictures of their horse.
Oh, yes. They are so good.
Aw. Gotta go
They
see.
make me very happy.
I've got to read an email once in a while.
But before Alex can go read an email, which she's probably not going to do.
Well, I heard
Because
there were horse
she's-
pictures, so
Yeah.
The chances went up.
they went way up.
We do need to do an outro.
I mean, I guess we can do an outro. And this brings our podcast to an end. We're going to write you a note, leave it somewhere that you're going to find it with our hat, and creep away in the night. Thank you for listening to Horse Girls. If you want to know when new episodes are posted, you can share your observations of this positively academic podcast. Follow us on Facebook at Horse Girls Podcast, Twitter and Instagram at Horse Girls Cast. And if you want to buy some radical shirts and things, visit duckduckjenna.com, America's most beloved search engine, to search for one thing, and that is Horse Girls merch. If you want to take a relationship to the next level, I mean, obviously, if this hasn't convinced you, if we haven't convinced you at this point, what are we even doing? Go to singlethoughtconnection.com, THOT, where we have a veritable plethora of things to offer you, like content, but more importantly, horses in the barn, those metal horses. If you want to find us on other podcasts, you can. We do them. If you like TTRPGs, check out Dungeons and Draken Beams, Late Starters, and Dragon Knight Adventure Friends. Night without a K, please. If you like Animorphs, check out Animorphs Anonymous. Surprise! We do Surprise Attack Book Club too, which is in this very feed and also its own feed. You can't control us. You don't have enough badges. If you are betwitched by Jenna, check out Jenna's Twitch at twitch.tv/JennaChill with one singular L. I swear, if you keep putting that second L in there, I will fucking steal your horse's name and claim it as my horse's name, and then you're going to feel bad, aren't you? Because I'll have your horse's name and you'll have nothing. So take this as a word of warning. You can search for the second L. You can do that. But when you are going to twitch.tv/JennaChill, it is one singular L. Hey, if you, like me, can't get enough of Tim's beautiful Appalachian voice, he has voice acted on such podcasts as The Way We Hunt Now. And if you think our episode art is hella cute, it's because it is. It was created by KCD, who writes and illustrates a webcomic called Beside You, which you can read for free at besideyoucomic.com. May the nuts ever stick to your roof.
Kermit Candle's been staring at me this whole episode.
You bet it
Good.
fucking has.